everybody and welcome to my Imats haul. I am super excited to share the products that I got in Toronto with you guys. So for those of you who do not enjoy haul videos, I do have plenty of other videos you might enjoy watching, like my declutters or my Project Pan updates, my hashtag 365 days of samples. I have a lot of videos like that. This is something different. I don't normally post hauls, but I'm really excited to share the stuff that I got in Toronto. Most of the stuff is at Imats. There's a couple other things. I will be talking a little bit about my Imats experience as I go through this, but just so you know upfront what this video is going to be. So let's begin with Imats day 1, which was Saturday, October 1st. It was an insane lineup. We made the mistake of getting there a little bit too late, so we ended up being in line to get in for about an hour. So doors opened at 9, but we didn't get in until about 10 or shortly thereafter. Wow, the amount of people was crazy. So we first made a beeline for the Morphe brushes line, but it was already like wrapped around. Like, it was crazy how many people were in that line. So we decided to leave that and go somewhere else. So the first place we went to after Morphe was Lime Crime, and we ended up waiting in line for about an hour at Lime Crime, and I got a few Velvetines. So I got 5 Velvetines. One of them I'm wearing today, and this is Blondie, and this is one of the metallic ones, and it is beautiful. It's an absolutely stunning pale pink shade. I'm crazy about it. I love the formula of these Velvetines. I actually have quite a few, so I was just adding more to my collection because I love the formula so much. So I'm very happy with the purchases. I got another metallic one, and this is Lana, and that's what that looks like. And then I got 3 regular Velvetines, so now I think I have 10 regular Velvetines and 2 of the metallics. What can I say? I'm not kidding when I say I really like this formula. So I have Cashmere and Jinx and Bleached. So when I moved, that happened. It hadn't dried yet. Anyway, I went to the NARS booth. I was looking for 2 lipsticks. I'm a lipstick junkie, guys. I know. So the one I got was Live, because the other one that I was looking for is an exclusive lipstick. I was looking for Vivian, and they didn't have it there. So I got Live, and this one is stunning. I love this packaging of this lipstick, by the way. It's magnetic, so yeah. I like the packaging. They also gave me a free mascara from NARS. I got the NARS Audacious Mascara when I bought the lipstick. I got a couple of things from Voss. I got 2 pairs of these eyelashes, and these are the Black Magic lashes. So I got 2 pairs. This is one unopened pair, and then I have a pair of them on today. And I really like this style. I had seen a few people wear them, and I looked them up online, and as soon as I saw them in person, I just knew I had to get 2 pairs because I really liked the style a lot. It reminds me a little bit of my favorite lashes, which are the Huda Beauty Samantha style. Like, they're very sort of similar. Love them. Love them. I also got from Voss a glitter. I saw them there, and this one caught my eye. I don't have this one open. I just touched it in person, and it's a red glitter. It is called Rose, and I obviously haven't used it yet, but I thought it looked beautiful, and I thought I'd be able to do a lot of like fun creative eye looks with using this glitter. I did have the Holy Grail eyeshadow palette on my list, but that sold out super quickly, and by the time I got to the booth, they didn't have that left. And then the other thing I got, the last thing from Voss, is one of their liquid lipsticks, and this one is sort of like a metallic type as well. This is in shade, and it's a deep brown. I wore this yesterday because why not? I like brown lipsticks. And that's what it looks like. You can see the reflection there. I found it super long lasting, long wearing. It applied beautifully. It was really comfortable, dried down. I was intending to buy some more when I went back on the second day, but then I don't know, I didn't have a lot of money left and I wanted to be smart with my purchases and just was trying to be realistic, and like I did not need to buy more lipsticks because I already bought so many. I bought a couple of more pairs of false eyelashes from Esqido. These lashes are beautiful. They had a promotion on, deal, special, whatever, at the booth where if you bought 2 pairs of lashes, you got the lash glue for free. And it was $25 for each pair of lashes. So I got Lash Named Desire, and these ones, now I don't know how well this is going to show up with the lights reflecting on them, but this style, which maybe you can see clearer on the back there, they kind of fan out a little bit, which is why I liked these for if I'm doing more like of a winged eye or something with more like drama on the outer corner. I would do that. I did only have 1 pair on my list and the lash glue, and it would have only cost like $35 to get the lashes and the glue, but I figured, you know what, I saw these lashes, this is BFF, and see how like full they are. I just needed them. I needed them for reasons, so I figured I was there, I had the money, I had like wiggle room in my budget, so I picked up the BFF lashes. I haven't tried these yet, so I can't speak on to how they feel on the eyes or how they wear or anything like that just yet. I'm sure I will wear them in a video coming up soon. And the lash glue, which is the thing that I had heard so many good things about and really wanted to try. So far, I don't like it. I used it on this lash today when I was applying it. Now I know these aren't the Esqido lashes. These are the ones from Voss, but because of the packaging, because it's just that little brush, it just took so long to build up enough glue onto the lash, and then it was still like peeling off, like there wasn't enough glue, so I had to go back and use a different glue. So I wasn't happy with that. I'll try it with the Esqido lashes and see if that makes a difference, but I'm a little disappointed, but at least this was like the free thing, so I don't feel so bad. So at this point of the day, things were a little crazy at Imats. It was like peak time, it was full. We ended up getting kicked out of the Morphe line when we went back because there was too many people. They cut off the line and they were like, we're not, like nobody else is getting through. It was crazy. We talked to a couple people in the line who had been there for hours, and so we were just like, what are we gonna do? What do we do? There was nothing else we really wanted to hit first, where both of us, me and my sister, wanted Morphe first. Like Morphe was our main priority there. And so we didn't want to spend our Morphe money before we got the chance to pick through what we wanted from Morphe. So we left Imats. We had wristbands, so we knew we could come back. And we went to the mall, which was like a 20-minute walk away. Not bad. It was a nice day. We walked. It was good. My feet were killing me because I had blisters because I was wearing terrible shoes. Anyway, went to the mall, went to a few places. One of the places we were really excited to check out was the NYX store. So I guess there's actually like a standalone NYX store somewhere else in Toronto, but in the mall there itself, there was an individual NYX store. And that was really cool for me because I love NYX products. So I was going through, they were sold out of a lot of stuff though, and talking to the guy that was working there, he said they were supposed to get a shipment the previous week that just didn't show up. So they were sold out of a lot of stuff. But I did buy a couple of things because I like NYX products. So what really caught my eye first was their individual eyeshadows. So I, of course, was going through and swatching things, and I had like an armful of like oranges and golds, and I had to rein myself back in because I have too many of those things. So I did end up getting one, and I got the eyeshadow Fireball. So Fireball is gorgeous. So yeah, it's a prismatic shadow. They retail for $7 in the pan. And I was good. I really did not buy that many eyeshadows. I bought a lot of lipsticks, but you know. So I got the 3 eyeshadows I got are all prismatic shadows. The other one I got is Jade. So it is this deep green shade. And like they swatch incredibly well. Like, I'm really excited to play around with that because I don't wear green shadows as often as I should. So I think that's going to be fun. And then the last one I got is called Glass Slipper. And so that's what it looks like. It's sort of this strange iridescent green, and it's unusual, which is why I liked it. They actually had a shadow there that reminded me of Road Stripe, and I was really tempted to get it, but it was like Road Stripe, but not Road Stripe enough, and I have 2 full-size Road Stripes, so I was not going to get that. But this one, like, it's so different. It is so different, so I'm excited to play around with these shadows. And then, of course, because I can't stop, won't stop, I got 2 more lipsticks. So I got another lip lingerie, so now I have 5. Someone send help. I got Teddy, which is more of a brown shade. I have 4 other ones. I've talked about them before. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And when I saw the display in there, I swatched this one and I just was like, yep, I don't care. I need it. So that's Teddy there. Love the formula of these. They dry down. They last a long time. Very comfortable. So where I'm really into browns, I had to pick this up. And I saw these on the shelves, the Cosmic Metals, the lip cream, and where this is sort of trendy right now, this whole like metallic lip thing, I picked up this one, which is Speed of Light. So I did wear this once. I put this on earlier today to try it out. It's super, super thick, very thick, like a lip gloss, but it's stunning. And the best thing about it is that you can kind of blot it off a little bit so it ends up being more like a stain, so it doesn't feel as heavy on your lips, but the color will last. And so like if you are, even if you're eating or whatever, it will stay on, just a lighter version of that. So this is really cool, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So also at the mall, before we went back to Imats, we went to Nordstrom and playing around with the makeup counters there and swatching stuff. And I started talking to the girl that was working at the Shu Uemura counter, and we were just talking about makeup and how we loved makeup. And I had my eye on this shadow, this bright orange matte shadow, and where I already had some like reds and like orangey stuff on there, she was like, oh, we can play around a little bit and maybe do something like fun and weird. Like I told her I like weird makeup stuff, so she did this gorgeous, gorgeous eye look, which I have to try and recreate at some point. And I did take a picture of it, and I posted it on my Instagram, so you guys can go check that out. It's beautiful. I tagged her Instagram name and stuff in the picture. So, and if you guys happen to be in the Toronto area and go to the Eaton Centre, go to the Nordstrom, go to the Shu Uemura counter. Her name's Ashley. Like, talk to her about makeup. She's awesome. Get her to do your makeup. She's like so talented. Anyway, I did buy the individual orange shadow. Like, I didn't need another orange shadow, but this one is so vibrant. It is such a vibrant matte orange. I don't have anything that's that vibrant, that orange. So I after she used it on me and I just saw how beautiful it was, I needed it. And then I did buy the 2 liquid eyeliners she used on me. It's a gold and a red shade. The actual names of them are gold and red. Yeah, so that's the actual names of them, the gold and red. They are eyeliners, and she did little dots on my eyes, but I'll just, so that's the gold. And I had never seen a red liquid eyeliner before, so that's what it looks like. As soon as I saw it and she swatched it, Like, I know that's a weird swatch, but as soon as she swatched it, I just went, I need that, because I will use it for weird makeup things. I can do it for the weird stuff. I can just use a little bit conservatively. I know I will use both of these colors because I love reds and I love golds. So that was an awesome experience at Nordstrom. Very glad that we ended up going, but then we went back to Imats like for like the last hour or so of the day, and got in line for Morphe, was talking to like the people working the lines, letting people in. It was insanity, and just kind of explaining like we traveled to be here. I had a whole list of like what I wanted, and they let us go in at the very end. We were there well past closing time. The people who must be in charge of like the convention center itself were like super mad at Morphe. All the other booths were shut down and gone, and they were like, you guys have to go, like come on, come on, come on. So they were trying to ring people through as quickly as possible. Like, it was absolute chaos, but I'm so glad that I got through and I got the stuff that I wanted. I forgot to mention that at Shu Uemura I did get a gift with purchase. How cool is this bag? I got a gift with purchase. It had a bunch of like little mini skincare and little makeup products and stuff. So I got this this really cool little like wallet bag thing, which I will absolutely use. This is like, I love this. This is just, yeah, it's really cool. The makeup samples and skincare samples and stuff that are in there will probably show up in like my hashtag 365 days of samples, probably soon-ish. So, Morphe. This is one of the things that I was really, really excited for. Oh, I did get some Hakuhodo brushes as well. Hakuhodo. I will mention these really quickly. I haven't used them yet. So I got the J5529, which is a really small, like precise blending brush. I got another blending brush, not sure of the number of this one. It's not written on the brush anywhere, but it's more pointed. And I got this tiny little one too. There's no number on the brush either. And this one I got for some detail work. They're much more expensive than Morphe, but I've heard such great things, and I think that these ones are really gonna help me with my eyeshadow things. Okay, so Morphe. I got a pair of eyelashes. They were $3. And I got the translucent powder. I wasn't really planning on getting the translucent powder. We were just going through and there was one left sitting there, and I just kept looking at it. Like, I kept picking it up and looking at it, and the girl that was working there, she was like, that's the last one left. So if you are thinking about it, you should get it because we have no more. So I was like, okay, sold. Anyway, the main reason is all of these brushes. I got a lot. I got a ton of brushes. I regret nothing. So the first one I got is the foundation brush, and it's dirty because I've used it twice. This is the M439, and this is everything you have heard it to be. I've used it twice, and I don't imagine using another thing to apply foundation for a while. It just gets everything like really smooth and even, and it's super easy and super quick to apply, and everything just looks really good. I used it yesterday for the first time, and I just so glad I got it because it's everything I wanted it to be. I also got the M459, which is this like contour brush. I got this because I've seen Jaclyn Hill use it in a few videos to like sharpen her contour. She'll put like a loose powder, or like if she was baking but not really baking, where she put a lot of powder around like the contour line, and then really sharpen it so it's super defined, and I really liked that, and I had nothing that was precise like this and really stiff, so I got that to try out. I did try it a little bit today to try and get that like super harsh thing, but I didn't use enough powder, so I'm gonna keep experimenting and playing around with this because I think that this has a lot of uses. I got two highlighting brushes, the M510 and the M501, to really pack on the highlight because I want to. I've been using a fan brush, and that's good for like every day, but I wanted to try the brushes that the people I watch on YouTube use that make that really like, wow, you can see it from space kind of highlight. and I don't regret it. These are the two ones that I had seen were really popular, and I've used them both, and like there are no lies. Like it's insane how much pigment these things pick up from your highlighter, and how it just like you can be really, really precise with where you want it. I'm so happy right now. I'm like in makeup heaven. All of these other brushes, I've only used 2 of them so far. I've used the E18 and I've used the M441, which is like a big fluffy blending brush. These other ones I haven't used yet, but I'm excited to try and play around with. The E22, which I will use for blending. This tiny little baby E35, which I got for some more detail work. The E24, the M431, which is like a little pencil brush, so I think this will be good for lower lash line stuff. And the M250-S, which is a little liner brush, and that's what I got it for, was for lining. We're almost done. I did get a couple of more things. So on the first day, we did stand in line for Kat Von D for a little while, and while we were standing in line, they actually gave us 2 free lipsticks. They just came around to everyone in the line because the line was so long, and they were like, for waiting in line, here's 2 lipsticks, and it was crazy. So one is, this is Nosferatu, and this is a red. So you guys know that I don't normally wear red, but I do like the Kat Von D formula, and I do like deeper reds. I've been playing around with lipsticks, and it's the bright reds that don't really work for me, but the deeper reds I've been really growing to like, so I didn't have a problem swatching that one. And then this one, Exorcism, I was just like, yes, I wanted the full size of this, so thanks for saving me some money, Kat Von D. This one, the deep purple, beautiful. But when we looked at the prices of everything, my sister wasn't going to get anything from Kat Von D, and I was going to get 2 lipsticks. So we decided to leave the line, and when we had gone to the mall, we had gone to Sephora. So obviously we didn't buy anything there, but I did swatch quite a bit of stuff. And I swatched the lipsticks that I had on my wish list that I wanted from Kat Von D. And it's a good thing too, because one of them I realized I did not like. That was Wolf's Mouth, which was like a glittery sort of purple, but it was almost a little bit too pink, so I knew I wasn't gonna wear it. But I swatched Piaf, and I bought it back at Imats because it was cheaper. I bought it on the last day, on the Sunday. So this is a brown, but it's got like a little bit of like lavender sort of glitter in it. So it's not just a straight brown, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I haven't worn this on my lips yet, but I have another Studded Kiss lipstick in Gothica, which is the same type of formula, because some of them are matte and some of them have that glitter in it, and Gothica has that glitter, which I love so much. So I feel like I'm gonna like this one as well. It's just so different with the purple glitter in it, and it's a brown. Yeah, but I also got 2 Baby Lolita Studded Kisses lipsticks. Now I did declutter my Baby Studded Kiss Lolita lipstick previously, so that's why I haven't opened these guys, because I feel like I can find a better home for them, because I know I won't use it because Lolita does not flatter me, so I want to find someone I can give these ones to. And then I also got a tattoo liner for waiting in that little short line there that second day. It was hardly anything. It was basically just a long enough line for me to fill out the card. That was one thing that was cool. They had like little menu type cards where they had a full list of all the products they had and prices, so that if you already knew what you wanted, you could just kind of like put your name down and check off what you wanted, and then you could get through to the cash much easier. So all I wanted was that one lipstick. So when they took a look at my card, they're like, you just want this one thing? Gone. It was super easy. So I got a tattoo liner, so you know, the free products, that was awesome. We didn't get a lot of free stuff, just a few things here and there. Like I got like the NARS mascara, and then these 3 things from, or 5 things I guess, from Kat Von D. that's impressive. I got some like Clinique makeup wipes, which I used while I was over in Toronto, so those are gone. So yeah, that was a good, I think that was a really good thing for them to do, because you're waiting in such a long line. It was just an impressive thing, and it made me appreciate Kat Von D even more, thinking that knowing that she thought ahead of that there was going to be a line and that she was treating her customers well. All right, we're almost done, I swear. The last thing I got there on the last day was some glitter. I went to Lit Cosmetics, which had been on my list because I heard it was amazing. I'd seen people use it. I've been on their website, and I really wanted to try the glitter base. So they had a little special where you get 2 full-size glitters of your choice and the 4 milliliters of the glitter base, and like a brush. Like it all came in that little, like a little kit type thing. And so I knew I couldn't get the bigger glitter base because I only had my carry-on, and you could only have so many milliliters, and my little Ziploc bag was full of liquid lipsticks, but I knew I could fit like a little tiny thing. And I picked my glitter. I already knew what I wanted. I got Champagne Wishes, which is like the most popular glitter. So just trying to be careful because you guys know what glitter is like. So that's Champagne Wishes there. It's kind of exactly what it sounds like. It's a champagne-y gold glitter. Beautiful when I swatched it in at Imats. Now the other thing, I had a little bit more trouble deciding, but I'm wearing it today on my lid, and it is the Share glitter in the size 4, which is the biggest glitter, and it's like super, the size 4 glitter is like massive chunks of glitter. But I was trying to decide between like the size 2, 3, or 4 in the Share glitter, and then I was just kind of like, well, what would Share herself do? And I was like, Share would go big or go home, so go with the big pieces of glitter, and I'm so glad I did because it's so beautiful. And I put it on today, and I used the glitter base, and I was like, yes, this glitter is sticking, and I'm so happy. And now I know I have to order like the jumbo glitter base. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out over the holiday times if they have any like promotional things, because I'm gonna have to get a lot of that glitter base because it is serving me really well. I've never had such good luck with my glitter holding. So wow, that was a lot of stuff. It was a really fun weekend. I love makeup, and so it was a lot of fun to buy stuff. I did try and stay as smart as possible without buying stuff that impulse purchases. I only had a couple of those. Mostly I stayed to my wish list, and I just tried to be smart with the products that I bought, like even spontaneously thinking like, would I really use it? Like that orange eyeshadow, like I will use that. I absolutely will use that orange eyeshadow, and the liners. I absolutely will use them. I don't have anything like it. So I was trying to be smart, and I'm really excited to play around with this stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like hauls, I did place a couple of ColourPop orders when they had their international shipping promo. So if you guys want to see a ColourPop haul, let me know, and I can share with you the ton of ColourPop stuff I bought and a ton of lipsticks. I need a 12-step program. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's fine. It's all good. I have to admit that I have a problem, but I'm okay with it. Makeup makes me happy, and I have a lot of fun playing around with things and trying different looks and, just being weird. I love glitter. I'm in a really great mood. The trip was fantastic. I had so much fun, but I did miss this. I miss my little world here, and I miss using my Project Pan items, and it was nice to have a little vacation, but it'll be nice to include these products in with those products that I'm using too. And I'm really excited to get back into it again and to share more project updates with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support and your encouragement and all of your wonderful kind wishes, and it just means a lot that you guys cared enough even to just wish like safe travels. That means a lot, so thank you so much. Let me know what you think about any of the products I got, if you have any of them, if you have any stories to tell, any experiences, or if you've ever been to Imats. Let me know your story in the comments down below because I would love to hear from you and I'd love to know what your experience was like. So thanks once again, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!